What's up, guys? Game Nut here, and welcome back to some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. And the day is finally here, man. I don't know about you guys, but I've been anticipating this episode, okay? And I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. But it is time to go ahead and finally improve these linebackers, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little bit tired of seeing Teddy Bruschi there at our #1 middle linebacker position. I mean, for the time being, when he was on our team, we had a lot of memories with that guy. We had tons of user picks against so many different opponents with that guy, but it's time to go ahead and put him down in the depth chart, which exactly is what I did. I put Teddy Bruschi and Clay Matthews, who were our original #1 and 2 middle linebackers, now down to the #3 and 4 position. So it's time for us to go ahead, get 2 new starting middle linebackers, because you guys do know I run a 3-4 defense, so I need 2 middle linebackers on the field at all times. Our right outside linebacker, Jadeveon Clowney, is going to stick around for a little bit longer, okay? I know I've had this card for an eternity, it feels like, but the guy is still just such a monster. He's a playmaker, and especially with all those chemistries, he matches up with so many different people on the field at one point. I've got to keep him for the time being. And we also need to go ahead and get ourselves a starting left outside linebacker with a couple of backup positions for both of our outside linebackers as well. So, jumping into these upgrades, the first one we're going to pick up is our middle linebacker, #2. This is going to be the guy that's probably going to be, roaming around the field on his own. We decided to go ahead and pick up Team of the Year milestone edition of 93 overall, Paul Posluszny. Now, you guys see a quick look at the stats on the back of the card, but this guy has a lot of chemistries, okay? Cover linebacker, he's got tackle machine ×2, and inside blitzer. I mean, this guy, if we can get as many of these active as we can, his stats are going to improve drastically, man, okay? And I know that this is only a 93 overall at this point of Ultimate Team, but trust me, after this episode, you guys are going to be very happy with all of the upgrades that we make from this point forward. But moving forward, it's time to go ahead and get the new guy that we're going to be lurking around the middle of the field with. I decided to go with a signature middle linebacker, and it's going to be from the Tennessee Titans, 95 overall, Wesley Woodyard. And let me tell you guys, this guy has some speed on him, and that is not even the final product once we get those chemistries active on him, like you guys have always been hearing me say. So now we have both of our middle linebacker positions locked up. It's time to go ahead and get our new starting left outside linebacker. Now, this is definitely a familiar face on our team. We originally had the 93 overall Team of the Week version of Khalil Mack. I decided to go out there and get NFL Honors version Defensive Player of the Year Khalil Mack back on the team. He's at a 98 overall, but I'm confident once he's put in this lineup, he's going to be at a 99 overall. Now, before you guys say it, I know up at the top right corner of the screen, my coins are not the same from what you're used to seeing. I ended up buying this card on my second account, which I grind out for some other coins with. But anyways, now that we have all of our new players bought, let's go ahead and add these guys to the team. Our new linebackers have been added, man, and look at these guys. Of course, as always, every single one of their overalls have been increased. Let's go ahead and start with the guy in the middle, the guy we're going to be lurking and getting hopefully a lot of user picks with. Wesley Woodyard is now up to a 97 overall. You see the stats. He now has a 90 speed, which is crazy at middle linebacker, 96 tackling, 95 play recognition, 93 pursuit, and an 88 zone coverage. Down at middle linebacker #2, Paul Posluszny has been increased to a 95 overall. He now has an 85 speed, 95 tackling, 95 play recognition, 96 pursuit, and an 87 block shed, along with 82 zone coverage. Now, Jadeveon Clowney, I know you guys have already seen him on the team, but just in case you forgot what some of his stats look like, I mean, every stat has a green arrow on it. I mean, like, what else do you want from a card? And then finally, last but not least, the man, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm excited about this, man. 99 overall Khalil Mack. You guys see the stats, right? Every single one of them has been increased because of both of the chemistries this guy has active on him right now. I think this guy is going to be getting so much pressure on the quarterback. I feel like he should be getting multiple sacks a game. Wesley Woodyard, I feel we're just going to be getting so many user picks with him, man. I'm excited with these new linebackers. Now, for the backup positions, I decided to go ahead and pick up Tyus Bowser from the NFL Draft Program. He's at a 95 overall. And then at left outside linebacker, I picked up NFL Movers Dayton Jones, who's also at a 95 overall. So there it is. Our defense is now complete. Over on the offense, here is your quick little reminder, as always, in case you forgot what it's looking like over here. Now, if you did miss the last episode, you should see it at the top right corner of your screen right now. Go ahead and click on that to watch the last episode. But we basically went ahead, added 99 overall Latavius Murray, along with some new offensive linemen. But next episode, we are going to be getting some new offensive weapons for Derek Carr, all 3 new starting receivers, and a tight end. Trust me, you guys are going to be excited about that episode. But let's go ahead and see how our defense has been improved.
Brandon Gott, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Jumping into our first and only game of the episode, it looks like we're going to be starting things out on defense, which, you know, I'm not mad about. We get to see right from the get-go what our new linebackers are going to be capable of. But to start things off, first play, Paul Posluszny already showing that hit power. That potentially could have been a fumble, but that brought up a second and inches, so my opponent is going to go with the play action, which he's currently rocking those Dallas Cowboys color rush uniforms, which I definitely like. I think they look really cool. Now, Rob Gronkowski is, you know, doing Rob Gronkowski-like things, finds him for a pickup of 28 yards. Next play,
Gotcha, bitch.
He tried to go back to Gronkowski again. And there it is, man, our first user pick with Wesley Woodyard. I'm telling you, man, this card feels so good, and that's definitely a good sign. Our very first game, let alone our very first drive on defense, and we're getting a user pick with Wesley Woodyard, man. I'm so excited about this card, but hold up. Latavius Murray, this man is on a mission. I'm telling you, this guy's picking things right back up from where he left off in the last episode. He is an absolute beast for us. First rushing play of the day goes for 53 yards. Now, something you guys might notice is you're going to start seeing some different offensive plays. Now, I was using the Saints offense, but I decided to go ahead and switch over to the Dallas Cowboys offense just because I felt like I was using so many of the same plays just over and over again with that playbook. So I just needed to get like a refresher, man. I needed to use some new plays, just have something new in my life when I'm playing online and Madden against other people. So we're going to see some other plays, for instance, like you saw Jimmy Graham there in the backfield coming up with the catch. And then we simply go back to Latavius Murray on fourth down. I did decide to go for it, which my offensive line and tight ends and receivers just gave me the best blocks you can ever have, man. Like, you can't ask for anything better than that. Latavius Murray goes untouched for a touchdown.
Gotcha, bitch.
As we come back out on defense, though, Wesley Woodyard, the first play, we get our second user interception already with this guy. I'm telling you, the dude seems like an absolute beast, but hold up. Latavius Murray wants the spotlight back on him. What a start, man. Both drives we've been at on defense have resulted in user interceptions with Wesley Woodyard already, and then we have Latavius Murray who goes ahead and gets 2 rushing touchdowns within the first quarter. Now, as we're back out on defense, it's time for this man to start making some plays. Khalil Mack getting to the quarterback. There goes his first sack of the game. That should be his second because, as you guys just saw the previous play, somehow Matthew Stafford was able to get the ball off. Now, my opponent did go ahead and get a pretty successful drive going, as on 4th and 3, this irked me, man. I was so upset when this play happened while I was playing this game. I got robbed of another user pick with Woodyard, man. I was inches from that. Like, the ball touched my fingertips, I feel like. And that ended up resulting in my opponent finding his receiver, Randy Moss, for a touchdown. So that puts him right back in this game, a score of now 14-7. So with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left until halftime, 1st and 10, look at this, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, okay, I might have gotten a little bailed out here. It was one-on-one coverage. That was our fullback, Kyle Juszczyk, who just got a crazy catch on Jadeveon Clowney. Now, regardless, we're moving down the field. You know, I'm just trying to get in field goal range, which is exactly what happened. Now, we're down here. That brought up a 4th down, so I decided to take my 3 points. But please tell me you guys saw that. Go back and watch that. Please tell me you guys saw the glitches on that kicking meter, the lag. I couldn't even get my kickoff properly. Like, EA can't even hold steady enough servers when you play online to get good kicks off. Like, I just got robbed of my field goal. Now, anyways, we're starting off the second half of this game when, okay, Latavius Murray fumbles. Wait a minute. That was one of the craziest plays I've ever seen this year in Madden 17. Like, Latavius Murray fumbles the ball, and then the ball just kind of squirts out from the pile there, and Bruce Matthews comes out of nowhere, and the big boy turned on the wheels and almost took that all the way for a touchdown. Like, that play just blew my mind. I couldn't stop laughing when that happened. Now, obviously, that resulted in us getting all the way down here in the red zone, which we found Anquan Bolden wide open in the end zone. That gives us our 3rd touchdown of this game, now giving us a 21-7 point lead. And man, and things couldn't go better. Offense is killing it. Our linebackers are destroying for us so far in their debut. I mean, look at this. 1st and 10 for my opponent. That's Paul Puslesny covering Randy Moss, swatting the ball out of his hands, resulting in an incompletion. But it was hard for my opponent to go down the field and get anything going with these linebackers. Khalil Mack was getting the pressure. I was covering everything with Wesley Woodyard. On 3rd and 10,
gotcha, bitch.
Bob Sanders steals my interception, but okay, it looks like he's going to return it. Never mind. I definitely got a little salty when Bob Sanders, stole my interception. Like, that should have been my 3rd user pick with Wesley Woodyard, but it's all good because the man returned it for 6 points. Now, here's Khalil Mack again coming up with, that was his 3rd sack in this game. The man was absolutely dominating that right tackle in this game. And to close things off, Ladarius Webb gets the final interception, and now this man won 6 points of his own. That last interception closed out this game and made 2 pick sixes with our safeties in this game. Final score of 35-14, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that today was a success, man. I mean, our new linebackers showed up in their debut. I mean, like Wesley Woodyard in our first game had 2 user picks. Khalil Mack dominated like the man that he is and had 3 sacks in his debut. I think for sure, for the time being, while these guys are on our team, they're going to make plenty of plays to come in the future. But anyways, like you guys heard me say earlier on in the episode, we are going to make some improvements for Derek Carr, give this man some new weapons to use, 3 new starting receivers, as well as a new starting tight end for this guy, so he can have some new weapons on offense. But anyways, something that I would like to start doing with you guys at the end of every single one of these episodes from now on is leave you guys with some sort of a mystery. So basically, this is an actual card in Ultimate Team. Obviously, you can't make out who this is because that's the point of it. I went in Photoshop with this card, messed with it a little bit, so you can't see exactly who this is. I didn't make it too easy. I didn't make it too hard. However, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be able to guess who this is. But at the end of every episode now, I'm going to show you guys a distorted image of a player that's going to be brought to my team in the next episode. And I want you guys to get going in the comment section. Leave your guesses down below on who you think that this guy is and who's going to be joining my team in the next episode. I just want to get more interactive with you guys and get you all going in the comment section. So hopefully all of you guys like that idea, and hopefully all of you guys enjoyed this episode as well. But if you did, please be sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the episode. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys did enjoy it, like I said. But once again, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.